I like fresh herbs. I'm not a picky eater otherwise, but add in some fresh basil, cilantro, rosemary, or thyme to a meal, and it just makes a huge improvement to any recipe. So I pay for this stuff at the grocery store, and some of it is expensive, like $2 to $4 for a few stems. So I got to thinking this spring, hey, I've got a backyard on the south side of my house. I've got the internet to read up on how to grow things. I can do this myself and save some money. And then the engineer in me realized, hey, if you made the garden automatically water itself, that could save some work. And if you collected all sorts of different data, you could analyze that and get a sense of the health of the garden without any guesswork. Well, here's a tip. If you spend a lot of time and money complicating your garden with a bunch of sensors and electronics, it ends up being more worth it just to buy fresh herbs from the grocery store. My brother bought me an Arduino for Christmas last year, saying it was right up my alley. I guess he thought I could do with a few more ones and zeros in my life, and being a cat owner myself, I have to admit that it might be nice to have something that does what I tell it to. Well, I went through the tutorials and I honestly had a lot of fun with this thing. The gratification that comes from combining...
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a cheap, it's probably around $15, Arduino irrigation controller using my sensors. I have this connected to my Vera home automation controller, but it could easily be used with any other controller compatible with my sensors. Check out the video description for a link to get more info on which controllers are compatible. Anyway, before I show the actual controller, I want to do a quick demo of the irrigation controller working. So here it is. I'm just going to turn on a single zone here. And there is a delay to allow the valves to hydraulically reset. So once the delay is satisfied, you can see my irrigation controller, and my irrigation pops up here. And then I can just turn it off again, and immediately turns off. Alright, so enough of the demo, let's go inside and take a look at the actual controller. Okay, so this is my irrigation controller here. Before I get started, I just wanted to give a huge shout out and thank you to Jim.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you the kitchen garden I've created using a wine cooler. Hey guys, welcome back. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Eric. This is my countertop garden I've created using Arduino and a wine cooler fridge. What I had before this was an AeroGarden hydroponic setup for doing countertop herbs and vegetables, and I just found it lacking. So I created this. What I took was a Coolatron 8-bottle wine cooler, and I converted it to grow vegetables or greens or anything I desired using soil or any other media, not being restricted like the commercial units out there. So in here I've got some basil growing. This is completely overgrown. We need to trim this back so I can start another crop in the bottom. I'll show you guys the basics of how this is set up. So through this door you can see the basil growing, but you can note the extreme amount of light coming from above. What I used is these